Here we are with a new video today, helping all those who have just started the game. I would like to start with the first aspect that I think is important, which is choosing your hero, especially if you play in solo mode. So I will only recommend those perfect for this mode. But now, let's discover their characteristics. Viper Ning. Medium-high difficulty because she doesn't have escape skills, equipped with two very good main abilities. Yishan Strike, Silence, which allows us to remove the main ability, and Ultimate, optimal for fast fights where we silence the enemy, start some combos, and include the only ultimate that allows us to attack while active. Moonbane Control, Unchained, then reuse the primary ability and not give the opponent space. Viper Ning in solo can also be used with another primary ability, Yushan Strike, Wound, which will provide high damage to the opponent upon use. This ability is usually used as an entry into combat. Then disengage from constant pressure, waiting to launch the second hit with Yushan Strike, Wound, and finally using the ultimate Moonbane control, Unchained. Feria Shen, medium-low difficulty because she has skills with the possibility of regenerating health and dodging. Equipped with a main ability that makes her very playable, Gunplay, which allows us to distance ourselves from the enemy while causing light damage, especially usable under attack, or with Gunplay, Aim, where we leap back and shoot a musket shot that silences enemies like Viper Ning, meaning they can't use their ultimate or main ability. For the ultimate, we can choose to be more or less aggressive. With Mech Mayhem, Restore, we can heal only using the ultimate, then heal in mech form, while with Mech Mayhem. Co-Pilot, which requires more familiarity with the keys, we can launch it at the opponent's head, knock them down and start combos, or use it while already comboing. Ziping Yin, low-medium difficulty, with skills mainly focused on healing her life. Ziping is a great healer with escape routes, but fights with the opponent shouldn't have many mistakes, as healing is over time and not immediate. I recommend playing her with the main ability, Nature's Touch, which provides a dash similar to Shift, and the ultimate saving grace, Aegis, which are currently the best performing skills. Temulk, medium difficulty, also because there are a couple of secrets in his skills. For example, his primary ability should be either Zephyr Wisp, Track, which follows the enemy upon launch. One secret of this primary ability is that we can jump to rise higher and then launch it. If you are good with various launches without missing the target, I recommend using Zephyr Wisp as it has a shorter cooldown, both usable under attack. As for the ultimate, this character should be played with Storm Prison, Reload, which creates a sand circle where if we exit and re-enter, we can infinitely use our primary ability, very useful for blocking the enemy when hit by it. Tarka G, medium-high difficulty, simply because his ultimate Fire Frenzy, Extend, makes everything 5 times faster than usual. This means you are quick in dashes and can throw punches using Shift. Many use it for an uppercut variant because it allows them to endlessly bounce the enemy. He is currently one of the least used characters because many others have skills usable under attack. I recommend the primary skill Flame Force, which will allow you to punch the opponent if touched and give you time to use a charged hit. Yoto Heim, medium easy difficulty. Yoto can currently have two very strong and different primary abilities, Flying Edge, Callback, where you have a more aggressive approach towards the enemy, hitting with a sword slash, then lifting the enemy by pressing the ability again, used to surprise the enemy with the second hit and create some combos. The other ability is Flying Edge, resist, giving a less aggressive approach as it creates a shield with the rotating blade that you launch. If you crouch and quickly heal with a potion, you can use it. For the ultimate, I only recommend using Demon Blade combo, where you launch 3 sword slashes and 3 final hits after using the slashes. Valkyrie, medium difficulty. The abilities I recommend are two. The first, the most intuitive and usable under attack, is Water Trap, Trinity, where you leave 3 aligned bubbles as a shield against the enemy and make a backward leap. The other primary ability is Water Trap, which requires understanding the launch timing and various usage methods. It's not an easy ability to launch well, and if not, you will have wasted your chance to trap the enemy for 5 seconds. The best ultimate is currently Rising Tide, Unchained, where you have a damage reduction shield instead of your normal life for the entire ultimate duration, and 3 lance strikes that immobilize the enemy for 5 seconds. Vukshin, high difficulty, not easy to use compared to others as each ability requires mastery. His only primary ability, Spirit Blades, Shield, allows you to step back, and at that moment, I recommend jumping, using the ability, then throwing the first sword, providing a shield, and so on until all 3 life regeneration swords are thrown. These swords offer a shield where ranged attacks and grapples stop. For the ultimate, Tai Chi Teleport. Switch is excellent for starting a combo against the opponent. It involves switching places with the opponent and giving a free hit, but the difficulty lies in positioning it. The other ultimate I recommend is Tai Chi Teleport, Portal, which also requires positioning, launching, and then entering. If launched correctly, it creates 2 portals at a good distance to heal. This character is not easy, especially if you are a beginner. Justina Gu, medium difficulty, a fairly stable character thanks to 2 main abilities. Both Ice Shield and Ice Shield, Blink, have different utilities. I recommend playing with the timing of activation with Ice Shield, providing armor regeneration. Ice Shield, Blink can only be used under attack and freezes you in place, blocking the opponent's hit. For Arctic Wraith, the first ultimate, I recommend using it more defensively to distance yourself from the opponent, as it's easy to block the freezing effect meant for the opponent. The opponent only needs to charge a hit to prevent freezing. With Arctic Wraith, Blizzard, you have 2 dashes that surely freeze the opponent, and if another enemy is within the ice radius, they also freeze. Takeda Nobutada, medium-high difficulty, as he is a character who relies on all or nothing and requires knowledge of combos not easy for beginners. The primary ability I recommend is Mystic Grab, Takedown, which allows you to steal the enemy's weapon if they try to charge a hit, and perform a wrestling move, providing slight health recovery and excellent damage reduction while using it. His ultimates are 2 that function similarly. The main difference between Demonic Aid and Demonic Aid. Force is that Force starts with less damage but increases with weapon rarity. Matari, medium easy difficulty. Her main abilities can be Flash, Repeat, allowing you to dash forward twice, excellent for escaping, repositioning, and usable with the ultimate invisible assassin in all 3 versions, letting you land more hits on the opponent. Flash. Retrace offers a single forward dash with slightly more range, providing the option to return to the same position used for the ability, usable even under attack. All her ultimates are good, depending on your playstyle. For beginners, I recommend Invisible Assassin, Restore, where after jumping on the enemy and hitting, you can recover health, but it can't be used under attack. Akoshu, medium difficulty. All his main abilities are good. I recommend Roar or Roar, Blast. The first hits the ground, knocking the enemy away, and roar, blast roars at the enemy, stunning them. For the ultimate, I recommend Feral Frenzy, grab, providing more movement speed when jumping, allowing you to hit the enemy mid-air and start a combo. Repressing the ultimate key, you can attack the opponent with a tiger, usable twice, and recover health and armor after the animation. Zai, medium-high difficulty. For Zai, I recommend Flame Ward, Ignition, which allows health recovery or attacking the enemy with a jump, applying burn. The best ultimate is Chain Scythe, Suppress, where you hit the opponent with chain strikes, charging the hit and burning the enemy with a wave or healing yourself. Tessa, medium easy difficulty. With the main ability Tail Strike, you can repel the enemy, and if hit within 3 seconds, the enemy will be knocked back. For the ultimate, I recommend Enchant, allowing you to launch 2 ultimates in the same fight. It sends a fox at the opponent, enchanting them for 3 seconds after 6 seconds, allowing free hits. A sphere appears where the ultimate is launched, which the opponent must interact with to cancel the effect so you can defend it. Hottie, easy difficulty. His primary ability, Mechanical Arm, Blast, provides an excellent escape usable under attack, letting you glide away from the enemy. If you use the dash, you can interrupt the animation and charge a hit. For the ultimate, choose between Aerial Ascent or Aerial Ascent, Blaze. The difference is the usage time, with Aerial Ascent having slightly more than Aerial Ascent. Blaze, which burns the enemy at stage 3. Pressing F temporarily cancels the ultimate to fight, reactivating it with F after taking enough damage. Solway, easy difficulty. He is very versatile with both main abilities. Shield Bash, which knocks the opponent away and can be used under attack, and Shield Bash, Rush, letting you run with a shield, knocking the enemy back with light damage. Both ultimates are good. Justicia's Guard creates a shield, launching a chain at the opponent's neck, causing good damage with each enemy hit. Justicia's Guard. Pursuit lets you teleport behind the enemy with each hit received, delivering a light damage hit. Lyam Lui, medium, easy difficulty, with the primary ability Magnet Repel, knocking the enemy away and pushing us back. If parried, we can keep the weapon without losing it. Both ultimates are good. Metal Fusion is slightly more aggressive, silencing the enemy if hit, allowing combos. Metal Fusion. Core transforms the enemy into a ball for 2 uses with F, allowing healing and then slamming the enemy for significant damage. That's all for today's video. Remember, Naraka is free to play on every platform. I hope you enjoyed my guide. Remember to follow me, leave a like or a comment, and click the bell for notifications on my new videos.